It's the night before our early archery deer hunt. And we have been working long and hard on getting our Jayco Baja the way we like it and dialed in. And we got 25 modifications, hacks, however you want to word it, that we're going to show you today. And let me tell you, a lot of these are super cool. You're going to go, why didn't I think of that? Because we've taken some time. We've had this trailer now for a couple months, and we sit down and we go, what do we want? What do we need? And we've got 25 of these hacks, modifications, that we're going to show you right now. Okay, modification number one, solar. I have a 100-watt ZAMP solar panel permanently mounted on the roof. Plus I have another 100-watt portable ZAMP solar that I have piped in right into my battery. And speaking of batteries, mod number two, I have a Battle-Born lithium battery in here, and I got to tell you, absolute game changer. Now this is portable, and you're probably wondering, man, anyone can just run by here and take it. Well, possibly. So I just made me a nice cable and ran it through a grommet that they have in here, and then ran that through the frame of the trailer and got a lock on it. It's not 100%, but no one's gonna just totally walk away with it. So you're probably wondering why the spare tire is up front, because it's always on the back bumper. Well, that's our next modification. Okay, we're at the bumper. Now these bumpers on these trailers, most trailers, they have a rating between 100 and 150 pounds of weight. That is not a lot of weight. I've done some research because we have e-bikes and I needed the ability to put some significant weight on this bumper. And I found these brackets from eTrailer.com, and I drilled them right into the frame of the trailer, which gives me an additional 400 pounds rating on this bumper. So even if this bumper was 100, now I'm up to 500 pounds of capacity on this bumper. It took me about an hour to install, and these work awesome. I've hauled these bikes now for a couple days. Bumpy roads, dirt roads. Each of these bikes weigh almost 70 pounds, plus the heavy-duty bike rack. So I'm looking at probably 180 pounds maybe hanging off the back, and so far so good. Highly recommend the safety struts from eTrailer. And I also put this heavy duty 2-inch receiver on here to support all this weight, and so far it's been working awesome. And another thing is I put command strips on all 4 corners of the trailer, and then I put motion detector lights. So at night, if any animals or anybody, or when you walk out of your trailer at night, it will illuminate the campground so you're not tripping on stuff. And I got to tell you, these work really, really well. I put them up every single time we go out, and it's super easy and super inexpensive. Okay, that pretty much takes care of the outside. Now let's go inside, and this is really, really where the magic is at, where Brenda has done a phenomenal job, and you won't believe what we've done inside this trailer.
Come on in, everybody. Come on in. This is where I have been very busy. This is a tiny little space in here. It's only 17 feet, so it doesn't take a long time to show you the whole layout. But what I want to start with, the very first thing we did when we got this trailer was we upgraded the mattress. I think everybody says that. If you ever watch any type of YouTube video or anything, first thing people do, upgrade the mattress. And that is exactly what we did. So here's our mattress. What started out as, I think it was like maybe 3 inches or so, was fine if it was just gonna be a couple of nights at a time. But we live full time, either in our Jayco or our outdoors RV, and our Jayco we spent a lot of time in this year. So anyways, this is about 10 to 12 inches. It's a Nectar, and we got it online, and it came, you know, all compressed in the box. We brought it in here, opened it up, and have slept like a dream ever since. So organizing the bed area, I think, has been fun, but it takes some time to figure out what it is you need. I have hung several command strips hooks, and that way I'm able to hang up sweatshirts, shirts, sweats, pants, whatever I might need to hang up there. And then another thing that I've done is that Rich needed someplace to put his phone. So let me crawl across here. And this is pretty slick because it's just Velcroed on, and it's got a pocket. I got it on Amazon. It came as a 2-pack. I'll show you where I put the second one as well. But this is slick. We've got the cords in there. He's got a power block that he normally keeps in there, and his phone. And that way he can be charging his phone. We've got the white noise on as we need it at night. And anything else you might need there. So that has been a really nice upgrade that I think Rich has really enjoyed. I took the other bungee basket. I don't know what they're really called. I call them bungee baskets. I'll find that. We'll put it in the notes, and you can find it on Amazon. We'll put that link as well. But here's the other bungee basket that I put right as you come in the door. I've got this here. We've got, obviously, you've got your DEET needs, your mosquito repellent and flashlights. And so that is a really handy spot for that. While we're here, I also hung some command strips from some other items that I've got here. Obviously, a couple of hats. We've got our car keys, extra key, that type of thing there. Probably hang some more hats here, but for right now, this is doing a really great job just holding these things. So when we're out boondocking or camping out off grid, you can't stream shows or anything like that. But when you're full-timing, you do want to be able to just sit down, watch a TV show or a movie or something like that. So we actually download movies on our tablet while we're in service. I can download on Netflix and Prime Video, download what we want to see, and then in the evenings we're able to set it up here and watch it. But what we realized is that you couldn't really hear it very well. So what we figured out is Bluetoothing it to a little speaker, and then the speaker goes above our head, and the tablet goes up here, and it's like we're in a movie theater. We have surround sound, basically, and it sounds awesome. And so I highly recommend that. So the kitchen is my favorite part of the modifications that we've done in here. I found these baskets on Amazon. They come as a set of 2. So I got 2 sets in here. I have another set in the bathroom. I'll show you in a minute. But this is what I've got going on here. These are command strip type applicators. They sit obviously on the wall. The baskets then clip into it, and you've got a hanging basket. They're super strong. We've been in the high heat. It's been super hot here this summer. And I've been a little concerned. I've been watching going, oh my gosh, I've got all this stuff up here. There's weight on this. And worried that it would not hold, and it totally has. So I've been really impressed with these. These are actually meant for the bathroom. I don't know if you can see in here, but they're actually like water can go through. So I think they're actually meant for bathroom use, but I have used them in the kitchen and I love them. One of the things I have done is I have taken all our spoons and knives, our plasticware, put them in our Moscow Mule cups and set them in here. So it's a quick grab. Here's our forks. Of course, I've got my wine opener, wine key. And then we've got our regular silverware, again, in a cup that we can use while we're out on the road, and it's being multi-purpose. So I'm a fan of that. Love the little hangers that come with it. They each come with 2 hangers, and this, I like putting our coffee mugs on it. They're always right there. No digging in the cupboard for them, always right there. I've also got our sunglasses hanging here. Over here I've got spices, toothpicks, and then of course I've got our soap and hand soap hanging here. Used a hanger for the sponge, no need to set anything here because counter space is so, at a minimum, I get everything up and usable right there. Okay, the next thing I did is that we've got all of our utensils, And again, counter space is a minimum, so I didn't want to take up space on my counter for all of our odds and end type utensils. So I found these in my box of tricks and took them off something else I was using, but they all just fit like that. And then I've got a command strip up inside here. I don't know if you can see that in there. And I just hang it there. I've got one that has some other items on it that I use regularly, our cheese grater, and some others over here. That has been a lifesaver. And then finally, I've got our knife rack that again is command strip. And all our knives hang up here. Now, all of this comes down in transit. I've got a box that I pull out and everything just goes in there. So there's no knives flying around in our trailer while we're rolling down the road. But those just sit right there. I never have to worry about it. Can opener as well. Up here, I've got some more organizational, just command strips. I love them. Okay. Next thing I did is I took my hanging baskets out of our outdoors RV and I brought them in here because it gets everything, again, up off the counter. I've got onions, we can put limes usually in there, and the bananas over there. Over here, we've just got, you know, emergency and other drink items there and whatnot. And it's all up off the counter, ready to go. Last thing I'm going to talk about in the kitchen is, of course, organizing all of our Ziploc bags. This took a lot of thought. I had them crammed in the microwave. I've had them all over the place. This, I think, is our final mod right here for the kitchen. Moving them right here on the door. So I've got the gallon, quart, and then inside I've got the snack bags and sandwich bags hung up there. Super simple. Knock a hole in the back of the box, put on your command strip, hang your box, done. Okay, in the bathroom here, you can see I've got one of my baskets that I was showing you in the kitchen up here for some of our toiletries. And then I also have the other one over here for our shower toiletries. And it just holds everything wonderful. Again, I take all this out for travel, so it doesn't go flying around. It doesn't add the added weight while it's bouncing around. So that has worked really well. We've got a fan up here, which if you're a Jayco owner, you know that a lot of times these vents don't come with a fan. And so we had them install a fan before we picked this up. And it's the push or pull, fantastic fan. And it's amazing. And for this small space, it works really well. One is all we need. If we had a bigger trailer, you'd want to have one out front as well. But this has worked really well for us. My sister has a small Jayco. Actually, the twin to this is an older version. They don't have a fan. They just have the vent. And they're very trailer envy. So get the vent. Always upgrade. Fan. Boom. Gotta have it. The other thing that we've done is the shower nozzle. As you know, a lot of times when you're boondocking, you really need to conserve your water. So when we've been taking showers in this Jayco, the shower head didn't have the on and off switch. So we had to just turn the water on and off. Super hassle. So then we bought another shower head for it with the little switch on it. And it was so bad, we were afraid we were going to break it. I couldn't get it to turn off. So I'm still running the knobs up the bottom. So we fixed the problem. We just bought a garden hose nozzle, and it is a game changer, people. It looks really weird. It's black. It's got the green. It doesn't belong in your shower usually, but it is awesome. You can change the setting on it, so you can have a fine mist. You can have a jet. All the different the flood, whatever. This is great. And we save so much water. This hair takes a lot of water to get the shampoo and conditioner out. And I'll tell you what, it has cut my time in the shower in half trying to get the water out and our water consumption. It is huge. So you have it on, you click the handle down. I'm not going to do it now. I'm afraid there'll be water in there. But you push it down, do what you need to do, hang it back up. There is no dripping. There's no hassle. It is off. The pump isn't running, so you're not using the electricity. either. So this is huge. Something I did in our living area is in the evening time, we want to watch our movie. We don't want the lights on. It's too bright, too bright. So what I did is I took the battery operated lights, and these are the blue lights you can get. I think there's pink or you can get clear. And I just Velcro command stripped them right on here. So they're off, they're on, they're up, they're out of the way. It's great. I did another one over here for this side. And again, it's just command strip on here, Velcro. Pretty much completes most of the modifications we've done inside. There's a few things that Rich is going to talk to you about that he did in here to finish up this segment. But I do want to point out one thing. This is the Jayco Baja 174BH, which means it's a 17-foot bunkhouse. We don't have kids. We are retired, but we have a granddaughter. And we wanted to have a dedicated spot for her should she ever be traveling with us. And she does quite a bit. We have her quite a bit. We're very fortunate. So when Enola is with us, she gets her own dedicated spot. And she chose the upper bunk. And we're very happy about that because we've done some modifications to the bottom bunk, which can still be a bunk bed. But Rich is going to talk to you a little bit about that. But why? The other reason we really chose the bunkhouse is that there's a ton of storage up here. We're going to the Baja with our Baja this next season, and we can get so much stuff up here. Check it out. I don't know if you can see back there, but we've got all kinds of stuff. Way back there. So that is the reason we got the bunkhouse. Yes, she fits on our dinette, would be just fine. But this is just an added bonus for us for the storage. Now, Rich is going to talk to you about what we did on the bottom bunk.
This is the onboard fridge that came with our Jayco Baja. It's pretty dang small. And again, we're full-time. We do have 2 trailers, and this is our Explorer trailer. So we had to come up with something different. So I came up with an idea. We do have a Snowmaster fridge freezer, but there is no room in here to put this. But is there? Come over here. Here it is. What I did is I cut out the wood frame where the bunk bed used to go, and by some miracle this fit in by literally less than a half an inch in between the frame that continues across here and this wall. We could still use this as a bunk bed. We just have to take this stuff out. And normally we don't have this much stuff because we're hunting right now. So most of this time this is fairly empty. We can lay the mattress on to the Snowmaster and you can actually have 2 people sleeping here. So the Snowmaster, I did a review on this. You can check this out on our YouTube channel. And it is a game changer. I can go refrigerator, freezer, any combination that I want. I can get it down to 8 below. What I also did in here, another modification, is all they had in here was a 110 plug-in. So if I was hooked up to shore power generator, I could plug this in. I tapped into this 12 volt light and put in a 12 volt plug strictly dedicated for the Snowmaster fridge, and it is so convenient. Okay, another modification I did, and it kind of blows me away because this is a 2021 trailer, and there is only one 12 volt cigarette lighter plug in this whole entire trailer. No USB. Yeah, you have the 110 if you're hooked up to a generator or shore power, but that's it. So I put that 12 volt for this, and then I installed a double 12 volt plus 2 USB charging stations, and I just tapped in right into here into the electrical box right here, so you can plug your phones in here, your tablets, your computer, and then I have also another 12 volt cigarette lighter adapter right here. And I got to tell you, we use it all the time for charging our electronics, because we have a lot of camera gear, phones, and stuff like that. And I got to tell you, and it's really not that hard. I YouTubed it, and I did it. This took probably about an hour, all said and done. That only took me probably 20 minutes to do. So it's, if I can do it, you can do it.
More command strips for clothes and towels. Found the sliding drawer connection on Amazon, and it has been awesome. Pick it up, move it from one spot to the next, trailer to trailer, home to trailer, and everything fits right in there. Another thing I did is I changed my utensil drawer into a spice rack, basically. No drawers on this trailer, so this has come in really handy.
Okay, and our last mod, if you will, is the Jackery power station. We've had this going on a little over 3 months now. Super impressed with it. We don't have an inverter on this trailer, so anything that we want to plug into that needs 110, including hair dryers, coffee makers, we just set it on the counter, plug it in, turn it on, and it's basically a portable inverter. We just got back from Glacier National Park, and we had a lot of people tenting with this. We plugged in their phones every single day, and this thing worked awesome.
Well, that does it for our modifications. We've got 25 of our modifications we've done to our Jayco 174BH Baja, and I hope you've enjoyed it. Please let us know down below.
Yes, we always want to hear your comments, suggestions, because we don't know everything.
No, we don't. We make it up as we go along.
Yes, but we spend a lot of time thinking and planning before we even drill anything, and honestly, I think this is one of the best small trailer setups that we've ever seen. So please subscribe, because it really helps our channel, because we're going to keep doing these as long as you keep watching. Please give this video a thumbs up. Please share this video, so anyone that wants to do one or all 25 modifications, and because we watch YouTube a lot too, and some of these ideas came from there, a lot of them didn't. So we're just passing on all the good stuff that we've learned on our own and watched ourselves.
Yep.
Thanks for watching, and we will see you very soon.
Take care now.